Hello everybody, it's Princess Bear here. We're back for another local Orlando. It's technically my birthday.
It is his
It won't be
birthday
the
today.
birthday by the time you guys see this, but I wanted hot pot for my birthday.
Yes, and I asked a Facebook group, the Orlando Vegan group, what was the best place for hot pot for us, and they recommended Hotto Potto.
So we're gonna go in here. We know they have like a dual pot, so like we can get both. And so we're gonna go see what they have to offer for the vegan and non-vegan.
Be sure to Hotto Potto!
You heard the girl.
Cheers to Bear's birthday. Hot sake for the win. And I love this little, this is perfect for pouring. It just hits in all the right places. I would give that 4 out of 5 rices. It's good sake. Ooh.
Cheers to the community on my birthday. Ooh, I needed that. It was unsmooth. I know there's some sake purists out there, but I love a good house sake. 4 to 5 plus.
This is the potato curry at a medium. I'm gonna put all my veggies in here. And because they have 2 hot pots on the table, I can have my own and Bear can have his own. So we have no cross-contamination, which is awesome sauce. I love this already. This is better than fondue.
So here we have the meat broth with a spice level of numb. So you guys know how excited I am for this. It smells, even before it starts like cooking, delicious.
I just want to waft these scents up to me because they smell so good. It's like curry potatoes, like pieces of potato in there and some red pepper. Like, give it to me. God, it smells good. I wish you guys could smell this because,
Smell-o-vision should be a thing because mine's already boiling. That's gonna hurt me. I like it.
this is just your regular vegetable dinner. This is so much food. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with myself. So I'm gonna start with throwing these dumplings into the pot. They need about 7 minutes, so I'll just let them chill out for a bit. I'm not gonna throw anything else in there until I'm done. So there we go. We're starting. Okay. That's all the things. Dumpling number 1 in this beautiful curry. Some food inside.
3, 2, 1, you.
Got a nice spice to it, nice curry. Love these dumplings. Super into it. I would give them a 4 out of 5 dumplings. Super delicious.
It was just well-cooked vegetable dumpling. It looks like you soaked up a ton of that broth. Oh yeah. Super flavorful. Medium spice. Enough to get me sweating. Spice is like a 5 out of 10. Flavor, rating, give it a 3.5 out of 5 was. We're off to a great start.
I'm just gonna throw all the veggies in here.
Load her up.
Load her up. Why not load it up? Because you can. I know, right? And then it's just all boiling there, so it'll just be better and better and better as time goes on. Should I put anything loose in there?
I wouldn't get too much. Those things are huge. Just turn them up or something.
Well, they'll cook.
Yeah, cook down. I think it's enough to go.
Yeah, why
Whatever you cook, either.
not? Now I'm gonna let her cook for a little while. I'm excited for this. Give me the potatoes. Actually, I'm gonna put my potatoes that I got from the dumplings back in here. Because why not? Yes. I guess it's time to fish out these veggies. Oh, yeah. Fishing out. This is gonna be so good. I almost want to put all the other veggies in here just so I can like have them soak up the broth. I probably will do that. This is such a huge plate. Vegetables. I'm gonna try all the sauces. This is like the biggest vegetable plate ever. Thank you. It just doesn't stop.
So I was like, open it all in so it's fit on your plate.
There we go. Now it stopped. Remember how we said how 9 dragons was a lot of food? Yeah. This is a lot of food.
So this whole bowl over here.
I do an entire bowl. So here we're gonna try a small piece of broccoli with the teriyaki sauce. Nice and tangy, not your traditional teriyaki, with the spice of the curry. Very good. I would give that a 4 out of 5 teriyakis. Let's try this sea paste. Take a half a piece of tofu. Alright, here's the paste. That's a very weird flavor. Not bad, just a little salty. I would give that a 3 out of 5 tofus. Let's try a peanut. with baby corn. And peanut sauce adds like a sweetness to the baby corn. That's quite delicious. I would give that a 3 out of 5 corns. Let's see how this baby corn tastes with a salty bean. Oh. No. Not my jam. 1 out of 5 beans. No. Let's polish that off with some hoisin. Much better. Hoisin is 4 out of 4. 4 out of 5. Overall, I give this entire dish a 5 out of 5 veggies because you get the broth, you get so much food. I'm gonna dump all the rest of this in here. And it's just like worth it. I'm just gonna make this big, beautiful vegetable broth and it's gonna be amazing.
Burn your fingers.
I won't. Okay. 5 out of 5 for value and amazing in taste and all of the sauces. Now that I let my broth cook for a little while with these veggies, I'm going to add these noodles and they need to cook for about 11 minutes. So I got my noodles done. I threw all my veggies back in there to like mix in with the noodles. Cheers to the noodles. Plain, they just mostly taste like the broth, which I'm not mad about. I would give the noodles a 3 out of 5. Overall, the whole plate is a 5 out of 5 just because of the value and the amount of things you can get. I'm gonna have food to take home. Like, look at how much leftovers I have right here. This is like a soup for lunch, for sure. I'm here for this. This is so worth it. Good choice, Bear, for your birthday.
This is a smorgasbord. I'm going to mirror the princess. I'm going to go ahead and dump my dumplings in first, as recommended. Luckily, good thing is if you've never been to a hot pot, the servers are extremely knowledgeable. They give us a run through of everything, how everything cooks, different cook times for plant-based and not plant-based. So we're off to a good start. Is that one more? Dumpling. I think we're good to go. Just let that go in 7 minutes. The most fun of the parts right here, fishing. Ooh, look at this spice. All the chili peppers. Yeah, that's everybody. So we have these pork dumplings and the meat broth with numb spice. The medium was a kick. I think I'm finally gonna get what I asked for. And then all the red dots are pork dumplings. It's definitely a significant escalation of spice. That's not even the extra broth mixed with anything else. That's already like a 7 out of 10 on the spice scale, and it's creeping higher. The pork spicy chewy, the dumpling wrapper, everything is good. I got a little deformed, but nobody cares. The taste is there, that's what matters. It's a 4 out of 5 plus. So I took some of the seasoning tray over here, and I took some garlic and then some yum yum sauce. Luckily, they separated all the additives for us, so like all the plant-based stuff was on top, and then the non-plant-based stuff was on the bottom. So I mixed a little bit of the broth, the spicy broth, with garlic and the yum yum sauce. So I can dip my dumpling in. An actual flavor. And that's a little garlic burst on top of the spice. You get creative. There are no rules here. Eat what you want. That is a solid 4.5 out of 5 plus. Go ahead and start dumping the meats back in here. The big old hunks. Get some veggies in there, not gonna hurt. And I'm gonna get this pork here. Get that in there with the beef.
Want some spinach or anything? I can throw some in there.
Okay, go ahead and dump some in there. And the princess spinach in there.
And then with the scallops, what I like to do is make it bigger.
And they gave me tofu too, so I'm gonna dump that in there with the meat.
With the scallops, I like to take a strainer ladle.
Some nice meaty tofu. All tofu? Oh, more beef. So I got tofu, pork, and beef in there all cooking with a little bit of spinach from the princess's plate because again there are no rules, mix match. Do whatever you think is going to feel good. Time for my first round of second round of mitas. I think we're good. Yes. Alright, so here I have this delicious plate of mitas. I'm most curious, oddly enough, about the tofu. Because tofu cooked in mitas is something we normally do, period, around this channel. It's a little meat juice cube. It's all spicy, and get like the beef and pork flavors in there. That's a 3 out of 5 claws. I should add tofu to my regular meals in the future. Then we got some of the beef here. All nicely cooked and thin. Amazing and savory chew. On its own. This little mixture I made. I love the numb sauces. I can barely feel the left side of my mouth right now. So 4 out of 5 claws. Then we have the chicken, or pork, sorry. So juicy and tender. I pre-tell, I think the princess's veggies sort of like helped. Put some of that on there, the spinach and some of the pork and beef. There we go. It's so spicy and so flavorful. It's like spice without killing yourself. But on the menu, they have mild, medium, and numb spice. But off menu, they actually have 2 levels above the numb. So if the numb isn't good enough for you, I'm still thinking the numb's like a 7 out of 10 on the spice scale. You can go higher. I like that. Whole plate value so far. Give it a solid 3.5 out of 5 claws. I still have a lot of meat to go. Go ahead and start loading the rest of that in there. Fish here, sea roach, imitation crab, more sea roach.
You just dump the whole thing in there.
The princess is always a smart one. Whole plate. Just let that cook. I think separate pots, if there's only 2 of you, is definitely a way to go, except if you order 2 separate dinners, because there is more than enough broth for you to get 2 separate dinners. However, if you're looking for like a light meal, go with the one and do the add-on soup, which is like $5 to get a split pot with 2 flavors. That will definitely be the way to go. So you get 2 different flavors, and then like you could easily share. What we got is a 2-person portion. I would normally not eat all this food. I'll probably take it some home. Fish out the rest of my seafood here and chicken. Looks beautiful. Down veggies, some chicken, some sea roach, different fishes in there. This is like 3 meals. Seriously.
You still need to cook your noodles.
And seriously, we didn't eat all day to prepare for this meal. If we had eaten like any food, like any like big meals, we wouldn't be able to eat this. This is so much food. Delicious food, mind you. But a ton of food. Go ahead and dump my noodles in here. It'll take the longest to cook. Oh yes. So let's just start eating. Let's start with these shrimp. When you order shrimp at a restaurant, this is how big they should be. Beautifully spit, cooked, a little pink color to them. Spices all soaked in. Oh. Oh my god. They cook perfectly. I was worried to cook them too long to be rubbery. I was at this spot. They soak in more of the broth than anything I've had thus far. So you bite into it, it's still a super hot boiling broth. Delicious shrimp. That's a 4.5 out of 5. That's my favorite thing so far. You have like It's a massive piece of chicken. Take a small bite. You can see we're like soaked on the spice on the bottom side. The spice is officially now, and it's boiled down. There's more of the spices left. It's down to like an 8. I'm sweating, and like it's mild spicy, mild, medium, numb. My lips are numb. Can't feel anything else on this. Chicken, 4 out of 5 plus. See if I can get more fish. Imitation crab. That one tastes kind of weird, kind of rubbery. Probably in there too long. Not my favorite. 2 out of 5 plus. Get deeper down in here. We have some like fish. Honestly, if I had left it in there, had to turn it off, I would just eat this as a broth. Or just like seafood and chicken soup. Fish is a 4 out of 5 plus. Overall, I'm giving the value for this plus the flavors and everything else. This whole meal, 4 out of 5 plus. This is amazing and definitely worth it. So that was Hotto Potto.
It was so good. We have leftovers for tomorrow lunch too. So much food. This is totally a great place for like Bear's birthday, date night, family outing. Doesn't matter what. This is an awesome place.
Yeah, thank you for the Vegan Orlando group for the recommendation. This place was absolutely amazing. We had so much fun.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like we have like a full huge soup each for lunch tomorrow. And even with a 30% tip, it was less than $90.
Yeah, it was so great.
This was absolutely one of the best dinners we've had in Orlando at a local place. And we will definitely be coming back here.
Totally.
If you're seeking to try hot pot, never had hot, love hot pot, this is a better recommendation. You need to come here.
Totally, I agree.
This is definitely getting my recommendation, bar none. I want to know, have you guys had hot pot before? If so, leave recommendations for your favorite place down below. If you've been to Hotto Potto, let us know what you think about it. If there's any other place in Orlando you'd like us to try, that's the only place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this. And
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
And we will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe.
You heard the girl.
And like this video so we can continue to do food reviews. Because if you don't like this video, how are we going to know that you actually enjoy our videos?
You heard the girl.